Hello everyone, Nordic Beast here, and welcome to another brand new shipyard. So, I want to start with the new skybox, something I felt was different, I guess. Which I like this until I brought Dracul in here and he pointed out how terrible that moon looks. And it does. It looks like a freaking disposable dinner plate in front of this planet. Like, the planet itself doesn't look too bad. Actually, I think it looks wonderful. It's that moon. That moon looks awful. Maybe if it was a little over to the side or something. I don't know. But other than the unsightly moon, I really like this skybox. I think it looks good. So this is my new shipyard with a world serpent in there, which I will be working on later. So the shipyard's not done, but I've already put a lot of work into it. Been having fun with some of those new curved blocks that came out today in the new update. So first off, originally the shipyard ended here, but the World Serpent, being probably one of my bigger ships, was sticking halfway out, so I added one more section here to surround it. Now the reason, if you're wondering why I'm doing yet another new shipyard, was I do like my other one, but it was kind of simplistic, and I was looking at other shipyards people have made that's on the workshop, and I wanted something a bit more elaborate, just aesthetically nicer. So this is what I ended up coming up with. So that's also the reason why these catwalks stop here is because originally it stopped here. But I don't think I really need to build them any further. Here we go. So first off, from one of my survival, own personal survival series, I had built this ship, and it is one of the single most useful ships I have ever freaking built. And the only difference is I had heavy armor in here, and I took it out and replaced it with blast doors, which I think I like a little bit better, especially because the landing gear sticks up. This thing can just grab anything on top, and it's heavy enough that like small ships or even large parts from other ships, you can just put them on there, and this thing will move it. And I love this thing. It's amazing. In fact, in my survival room that I had open that I built this, I had this one guy come in named Glowy, who's been on the NID server before. He was building something, and it was floating around the shipyard. So I went and got this, and I grabbed it and locked it on, and then he started building right off of this. And not only that, if you have like a part you want to merge to a ship, bam, you've got this. Especially if you have a manufacturing facility to build pieces, you can build them, use a ship like this to grab it and move it, and then attach it to, say, something like this. But that's not why I have this here. I just have this here because it is a useful item. And then this is my Rosie Mark II from my solo survival that I'm currently doing. Which I haven't been in there lately. I might have to do more with that. I just haven't had the time to invest in finishing building my Valhalla station. So this building here, as you see, uses the curved blocks. Catwalk up here. Now this building doesn't have any use at the moment, it's just big and hollow, but I will fill everything out soon enough. So there you go. And where else? Oh yeah, up here. This will be the command center, which I will build like a stairway to come up. As you see, there's an area built over there too, which I'll get to in a moment. I use some curved blocks for this landing area and just around like the edges of the of this command pod. Now, something I would like to build would be something for the scaffolding up there, like something that go back and forth and grab ships and be able to move them. But as I was talking to Dracul, that just sounds like a big exploding mess. So, alright, here we go. Now you can see the whole thing. So I'm very happy with how it turned out. It's not killing my frame rates as much as I thought it would. It's still kind of low, but it's worth it for how this shipyard looks. Yeah, I was freaking Dracul out with that earlier. Every time I hit it, it makes a lot of thunk, and yeah, he kept thinking I was breaking stuff. Now, I do kind of feel bad. Where this was, he had built like a defense platform, And actually, for some odd reason, the game's glitching out and still has him sitting here. And I mean, you can look, players, Nordic Beast, and yet here's Dracul. He won't go away. There. Ah, I wonder if I can kill him. Well, no, because this is creative, so it probably won't let me. Come here. No, nothing? Yeah, I don't know what I thought would happen. But anyway, yeah, so I do kind of feel bad, because he did have a defense platform up here, and it was pretty cool. But I wanted this area to be able to put my my control area, which he just had a bunch of big turrets and everything. But don't worry, I'm sure he will put something derpy in here next time he's in. But I know he's going to be upset about that, and I do actually kind of feel bad. So anyway, coming back here, I ended up making this and then played with the voxels a bit to be able to kind of merge in this little cave. So back here will be a manufacturing area. I'll put refineries and all of that in here, and assemblers, and right now I just got the large reactor and 2 large cargo containers. So, and then everything will all get conveyed up afterwards. I've just put so much time into this, I just haven't finished it yet. So my project, once I'm done with all this, will be to remodel the inside of the World Serpent. And I, unfortunately, will be getting rid of the Titan engine on here, or at least messing around with the idea. Dracul is trying to get me to get rid of it because he hates these Titan engines. Again, I like the nozzle. I think the nozzle looks good. But that's where it ends. The rest of it I think is ugly as shit. So, I think I'll take out the Titan engine and try and refurbish it maybe with a couple of Sage engines. Or something of that matter. Or I could even use Sectan's little thruster pack that he's got going on right now. Where is it? Thruster 2, thruster 1. Modular thrusters, these guys here. Which, he added a new one today, this little guy. Which are just the standard thrusters, which apparently Dracul doesn't really like them, but I kind of like them. I think they're neat. I would really like to see them on small ships, would be my preference. But, so yeah, that'll be my project, trying to make this smaller and lighter without the Titan engine, and then I'm gonna properly put in the FTL drive. So the other thing I'm also gonna do in my shipyard room here is I will put another asteroid about probably 10k away, and I'll have 2 jump points to be able to FTL jump between them, and it'll be my gun range. Ooh, that's another thing I could do. I could build a ship like that one there. I was thinking about this earlier, since I have the FTL mod. Build a ship that has connectors. Connect up with other ships, and then you can do an FTL jump to take them with you. So if you build a ship in here, and you want to jump over to your testing area, your target area, especially if it's a weaponized ship like most of what I build, you can take it with you on one big ship. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not 100% happy with this hangar. It was actually bigger, and I didn't like that at all, so I toned it down a bit, and it was these the 2x1x1 slanted armor slopes. It was 2 stacked on each other, and then the 1x1x1 sloped. So it was a bit taller, and it's very roomy on the inside. So this is much smaller, but I didn't need how tall it was, especially for just a Rosie sitting in here. Or, I'm sorry, Rosie Mark II. So I ended up, taking it down a bit, and I like the shape, I just don't like the front much. So I might end up redesigning it, making it a little blockier, I think. Make it look a little bit more like a real hangar. Yeah. And then this building here, I think I will do is like it'll be rooms, a bit more of an administrative building. I know it's all for just aesthetics, but I do like it, and I will make it survival friendly. All of it, everything will be conveyed, everything will work, and the main reason is there certain things I enjoy building in survival as opposed to creative, and if I wanted to try building something in pure survival, I can do that in here as well. And like I just mentioned, the whole modular thing, I may end up adding a building facility here, and just everything can be here. I could build something in the building facility, bring it over here, and then modularly build a ship instead of building it as one giant one. And actually, speaking of that, I may end up putting a projector and like a sprue coming down, so if I want to project and build here, I could. So just a thought. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I can have it on a piston or something like that. Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, that's my new shipyard. I'm sorry I don't really have any new ships or anything to show off other than my little construction ship here. And, of course, the new station. So, but anyway, that's it. If you like these, you want to see more, please subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, brief update. This is what I ended up doing to the hangar. I like it. It looks like moving doors on a real-life hangar. Like it could actually close even though it's static. I think it's neat. I think I'll go with that. Might add a few more lights in there, and that's about it. So, alright. Thought I'd just show that off. Thanks, guys. See you next time.